Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Tonight it is 9:40 p.m. where I'm at. I just went and took a shower so that I could hurry up and do my Temu haul because it is my sponsored Temu haul and I have been waiting for this to arrive and it's finally here. So I didn't want to let even a night go by before I made my video. So welcome. This will be a little bit different than all my other hauls. Well, just a little, not much, because it's still going to be an honest review, but these products that I'm going to review, I did not pay for. Temu did give me a $51 allowance. I spent $50.97 on 15 items, and I'm going to show you what I got, and we'll see what we think. But before we get started, I want to make sure to point out that in the description is my affiliate link for the app. And if you use my link, you will be gifted a 50% off of your first order. And there may be some caveats with that. So pay attention, look at the rules for it, or if it expires within a certain period of time, just kind of pay attention to that. And then you'll also get $100 worth of coupons. And then I think if you happen to use my affiliate link, I get $5. So kind of win-win, but again, pay attention because a lot of their all of their coupons have expiration dates and times, and you don't want to miss out. I've also got my Fishland and Farmland codes below in case you want to be friends on those, and feel free to share your codes in the comments because you may get some other friends to help your game out. And Temu has been kind enough to provide me with all of the links and the prices to these products, so you will see that listed below as well. So I got to thinking, this may be the only video of mine that Temu ever watches. Well, no, that's not true. I think I did one other video that they probably watched, but this may be my one chance to go to Temu and tell them what we really want. And so on behalf Temu, when you're watching this, on behalf of Temu Nation, those of us that love Temu, we want the orange bags back. We're sad when we get plain white bags. We miss the orange bags, and we don't care if the orange comes off on our hands, and we don't care if it makes the landfills look prettier with orange bags instead of white bags. We want orange. so that's my little commercial on behalf of Temu Nation, that we really like seeing the orange. So I think that's all I need to do before we get started. When I first was picking out the items, I signed up for the honest review campaign. So it was pretty much, you could pick up from just about anything that you wanted to pick from on their website. It wasn't like it had to be makeup or any of that sort of thing. And so I picked out, I think I spent exactly $51, and it was 18 products, and I went to checkout and they're like, you can only have 15 products. I'm like, oh, okay. So then I went back. So I didn't get to spend 3 cents, but that's okay. We're going to do the best with what we've got. I'm just kidding. It's very nice of them to have given me $51 instead of like $5. Sorry, little hydration break. We may take a few of those here while we go. But let's get started. So I didn't take anything out of here. I opened it and I could tell that it was the sponsored haul because it has the nice, frosted bags and everything. So I didn't take anything out. So that'll give us an air of surprise too. And I've got all of the price stuff pulled up on my phone, which is really nice because all of this was in one order, right? And I may get stuck in the middle of this having to pause. My daughter has her school pictures tomorrow and she wants her hair French braided so that when she wakes up in the morning she can take it out and have waves. So I may pause and go do that and come back if she doesn't take too long, I guess. to get her hair dry. But okay, enough about that. Let's get to what we want to see. All right, so it looks like they put multiple things in. I think there may be, looking at it, there may be like 3 of these bags that are full of the items. Oh, well, here's orange. All right. So I'm excited. I'm going to have to make sure to keep these because, as we know on this channel, we keep these bags to use for like shoes and stuff when we're traveling. So, and the bags that we normally get with our normal non-sponsored hauls work just as well, but this is nice that it's got that on there. All right, so let's just, I guess let's just do one thing at a time. Okay, so this is a protective ironing cloth, and I don't know why I keep buying stuff for ironing since I don't iron, but let me get this unwrapped. So, oh, it's got more. It's plastic instead of plastic. There's 2 sheets, cloths. You know, back when I was a kid and when people really did iron a lot, I remember my mom always had like a cheesecloth that, you know, if you were ironing something really delicate, you'd put the cheesecloth over it. So that's why I got these. I don't know that I will be ironing anything delicate, but I thought this would be a good thing to add to my ironing collection. So I bought the iron that Temu sells, the one that can be an iron or a steamer, the little metal one, and I've bought a ironing mat that you can like put over your washing machine or on a table or whatever, and it protects the surface from the heat. And so now we've got these. So my first thought is that with a cheesecloth, it was a lot finer than this. This is a bit, the holes on this are a bit bigger than I would have expected. And so that makes me wonder if this will work as well as a cheesecloth kind of, or a tea towel kind of thing would have worked. But there's, okay, so there's one that's this size. And then the other one looks to be the same mesh. What's it called? Like the space between, like the whole spaces, like the sizing on that. But this one, oh, well, maybe are these the same size? No. So then one that's a little bit smaller. So we'll have to see. I've said this on here before. Usually my ironing involves sewing on Girl Scout patches onto vests and sashes. So this will be nice to help because those have embroidery on them usually. And so I don't, you know, this will be a good thing to use on those. So these cost $1.09. All right, next. Okay, we've seen these on this channel before. This is a mesh laundry bag. The difference with this one is that this is the one for shoes. So if you need to wash a pair of tennis shoes, for example, you can see it's got a nice big bottom. And this is a nice mesh. It's like double layered. Like it's a really fine mesh on the inside and then a thicker one or a bigger one on the outside. It came with a few different colors on it, and I just got the black. But yeah, I've had a couple kids before try to wash tennis shoes, and you can wash them without a bag, but this will kind of help keep them maybe from getting as damaged as they would. So this, and I should say, you don't just have to use it for shoes. You could use it for pillows or delicates, any of that kind of stuff. It's just on the larger size. But this was $3.29. All right, time for a hydration break again. I don't know, is it nerves that's making me thirsty? Probably not, because I get thirsty like this on several of my. And I'll have to hope that we don't have lipstick on my teeth, because I don't want to get up next to the camera to check. Oh, okay. So I ordered a mystery box of Fidget Toys. So I was expecting that it would come in a box, but it doesn't. It came like this. But I got the 30-piece package, and I got it for my kids to share. It's a little Rubik's Cube, stretchy toys. Oh, it spins. Cute little guy with all of his joints and a poppable head, and he spins. So the kids are probably going to fight over who gets what. Not sure what makes this a fidget toy, except that the wheels spin, although this particular wheel is stuck, but it sort of came back out. So yeah, so this is not, this one's kind of wonky. This pack of 30 pieces was $6.99, and it's got a bracelet. My kids really like the ones that have these on them. And another jointy thing. Squeeze toys. Another one of those men or ladies. Oh, I can only imagine where these things are going to end up, and the cats will get to them. But yeah, it's for $30. That's a good price for fidget toys. All right, and that was it in this. So then that leaves this. So this is a cabinet organizer, but it's got wheels. So my thought for this is, I was kind of hoping it would be a little bit wider, that I could put toilet paper in under the sink, but it's not. So this will probably be more for squirt bottles, cleaning bottles, that kind of thing, to go under one of my sinks. But then the idea is that you can roll it out, easily, and roll it back into place. And these did come in different sizes, wider sizes, shorter sizes. But I picked this one because I wanted one that was kind of deep. And so yeah, so I like that. And it's a good sturdy. It's not super cheap and flimsy. So it should last a long time. And this was $4.39. All right, next bag All right. Okay, so this is a little bit smaller than I thought it would be, but this is one of those rice cereal. I think most people, when they haul this, talk about using it for rice. But you could really use this for any pantry staple, right? So it comes with a measuring cup on the lid. So that's why these are so great. And this is like a pop and lock and pop. What are they called? Pop and seal. What does Temu call it? Oh, well, they just call it a rice bucket. So I'm trying to see if this blue part goes all the way in. Oh, but I can't actually go into the order on that. So I think it must have to go inside. But I'm struggling to get it in because it's literally as wide as this down here. But if I leave it up, it won't snap. Oh, well, did it just snap? Okay, well, it snapped on that side, but then it won't snap on the other side. So what does that mean? Let's see if I'm gonna push the silicone strip in a little farther. So I've never taken a shower this late to do a Temu haul before. Kind of crazy. All right, let's see if that makes a difference. Okay, that's better. All right, so does it, okay, well, it holds 2 kilograms according to this side. And I can see it says 10, and then it's like a house, little house here. I don't know if that's supposed to, I don't know what that's supposed to mean. If that's grams, I don't know. Oh, it just says large capacity, so that doesn't tell me. But anyway, you've got your measuring cup, and that, you know, is the lid for this, and then you just pour out whatever you want. So it's would be really great for rice, but also for sugar. I was gonna say not powdered sugar maybe, but or brown sugar, but like regular granulated sugar, maybe flour. I don't know, that'd be kind of messy probably. I use monk fruit, being diabetic. It gives me the sweetness without the glycolic changes to my blood sugar. So it would be good in this because you can use it like regular sugar. So yeah, so it's a little bit smaller, but again, that's just because I don't pay attention to the sizes really on Temu, and a lot of them are in European sizing, not what we use in the States. So probably wouldn't have mattered to me anyway. All right, but that is $3.49. Next, oh, this is a travel bag. I was thinking this would be pinker than it is, but it really is kind of a pretty light orange. Does it say what color it is? Oh, it says light pink, but it's definitely more on the orange side. Like here is pink, so you can tell it's different. But nevertheless, this is one of those cool ones that has the spot where you can stick it on your handled rolling suitcase. You can stick the handle part through here, and it's got a zipper back here for a pocket. And then looks like the only other zipper is the one on top. And then it's just one big opening on the inside, no pockets or anything on the inside. So this is a good carry-on size, and a good size for my kids to use. Like, they each get to take a small suitcase and then one bag for all their toys and stuff. So this is a good size for that. But this is $2.29. So that's a really good deal. And then what is it? Wind blows, river flows. Created by Travel. You can't go wrong with bags like this, really. And this is kind of like a thicker umbrella kind of material. All right, hydration again. I shouldn't do that, then I'll spit it out or it'll come out my nose, and that would be, then I have to start this all over again. Okay, so what is next? Oh, this is a stand for my light screen that I use for diamond painting. So it comes in a mesh bag, and then slides apart, and this comes out, and then it can go in any one of these divots, we'll say. And you could use this, I'm using it for a light screen, but you could use it easily for a laptop or dry erase board, you know, something that just anything you want to stand, really. You could even use it for a family picture, but it does, like we saw, it does expand, and it's a good quality plastic. And then it's got it's got grippers on here. All these gray things are grippers to help keep it from sliding. And then are these magnets or just trying to think if I've got anything magnetic still down here, and I don't. Oh, my pen is magnetic. I was just curious if it had any kind of magnet in it to help hold it too. So yeah, so that worked really well for diamond painting. I kind of haven't used my light board because, I don't know, it doesn't work very well when I have it flat. I mean, it works fine for what it's supposed to be, but it's not, I don't know, it just doesn't seem to have as much usefulness. I don't know, it's just not as effective. I feel like the light on the board kind of gets hidden when it's flat for some reason. I know that sounds silly, but that's been my experience at least. But that stand was $5.45. All right, next. So maybe there were 4 bags in here, because I think there's at least one more. Okay, so this is for silverware. And the idea is that this will save space. So I have, I guess it probably goes like this. I have one that's about this wide that has a different slot, you know, for spoons and forks and serving spoons and whatever. Well, this one, you stick them in and they go down, and so you can get the same amount of silverware in a much smaller space. So these top ones aren't marked. They would probably for me be for serving spoons, but then you've got knives, forks, and spoons. So I could probably, well, I could definitely fit 2 of these in the space of the one I've got today, which maybe I'll do, because if you've watched any of my other videos, I got that set of wheat straw dishes for my kids, so they each have their own silverware. And actually, I could make it so if I got another one, there'd be 6 slots and each of us would have our own slot. That would be genius. So I'm going to do that because that's part of the whole point of the separate silverware in their color, is that they're responsible for their own. So then if they can see that their slot is emptied, because I could put their names on a label, they see their slot's empty, they know they need to do some dishes. All right, so see, I can talk through these things with you guys and figure out better things than I thought of initially. So this was $6.49. All right, yep, there's just one more bag, but there's several items in it. Wouldn't it be nice if all of our orders came with these nice bags? Man, that would be expensive, I bet. All right. Next, all right, so this is a set of silicone lids. Now, on the picture, they showed this huge one. Oh, that's cute. It's got a little smiley thing. They showed this huge one on half of a watermelon. So it doesn't just have to go on existing plasticware or, you know, existing bowls or whatever that you have. You can use it on actual food. Like one of these would probably fit on a tomato pretty well, or an onion, or you lose your mayonnaise lid for some reason, and you could, but this also kind of looks like the small opening of a mason jar too, for the small ones. And this one's kind of the size, well, no, this one might be a little bigger than the wide mouth. But there is, how many are in this set? There are 6 different sizes in this set. So I've talked on here, actually probably in the future, because I don't think I've posted the video yet, where I'm unfortunately not as environmentally conscious as I should be. We don't have the recycling option on our trash service, for example, but I do try to do some environmentally sound things, and this would be one of those. You know, instead of buying the plastic wrap, I could use these. And because they're so cheap, how much are these? 59 cents for all these. Well, good grief, you get several of these and you wouldn't need lids at all. The other thing I'll say, I have some glass storageware, and the lids on it are very fickle, so it's very easy for them to warp and then not quite snap on right. These would be a great alternative, you know, if the sizes match, because you could do all kinds of things with this. And these are safe in the freezer. I don't know if they're safe in the microwave. Do any of these have any of them have the symbols on them to tell you, but yeah, 59 cents. Shoot. And they take up so little space and they nest. So yeah, so that's a good deal. And I'm pretty sure they're dishwasher safe. Most materials like this are, which is nice, because my glassware lids I don't do in the dishwasher because I'm trying not to warp them. So yeah, so great deal. Get yourself some of those. All right, another hydration break. It's important to drink your water. You don't want to have kidney problems, or and I'm trying to clear out my skin. One of you was nice enough to suggest taking zinc supplements. So I got some zinc gummies. So I've been taking those, and my dad's like, you know, if you drank some water once in a while, you know, you wouldn't have as many problems. I was like, yeah. All right, next, edible oil spray bottle. So my daughter's texting me, when are you gonna braid my hair? So let me just write back, soon. Get it dried. All right. So I have other spray bottles for oils. This isn't a new concept, but what's different about this one than the ones I have is the ones I have are kind of stream or spray, not mist, and this is more of a mister. Mrs. and Mister. But this, you fill it with your oil of choice. Don't fill it with the oils that have herbs and stuff in them. It'll clog up your straw thingy. But any regular oils, you know, EVOO, as Rachel Ray says, or avocado oil, all those oils that we use now that are better for us, fill that up in here, and then you can spray it and mist, you know, your food or your pan that you're cooking in, or your baking tray. So yeah, and it's got a really good pump on it. It's kind of interesting that the whole thing goes down like that, right? But yeah, so I'm looking forward to trying that, because haven't been satisfied with the other ones I've got. And of course, it being refillable is awesome and helps with that stuff too. All right, or that stuff, the environment is what I'm trying to say. What did this cost? This is $3.99. All right, next I got some glue. This is really good for jewelry making, and I'm thinking about getting back into jewelry making now that I have this channel and need to find additional forms of content to put on here. But this is just a clear, it dries clear. It has a really strong bond. It's not probably as strong as Crazy Glue, but it's a half a fluid ounce size. But this is the kind that you would find in any, you know, Michael's or Joann. So, and for you'd pay a lot more there. This was only $1.79. So yeah, so I gotta get out I've got one of these. So like this one's all my Temu diamond painting. I have another thing like this that has my jewelry stuff in it. So I need to put this with that. All right, next is a pumice stone cleaner. So I've already hauled this once on my channel, and it's the same kind. It's kind of, some of the sediment is coming out, so it's getting on my hands. But it's just like the pumice stones you'd use on your feet, you know, on your heels when they get cracked and dry and stuff. But because it's on this cool handle, you can use it to clean out your toilet. So underneath the rim, it's really good for that. Or, you know, if you get the part that leaves the tank, you know, at the bottom, sometimes it's hard to get into those areas as well. And so this is great for that. So I have 2 bathrooms, and I had one for my bathroom. So then I got this one for the bigger bathroom. And that, which is very dusty, was $2.49. All right, next, I have never bought any of their yarn, so I thought it would be neat to get some and see. My daughter crochets, and she likes to crochet animal, like little animals, and this is the kind of yarn she likes. But we thought we'd try one to see how comparable it is to what she likes using. So this one, I guess you'd say, comes in a cake. And I asked, that came in lots of different colors, and this is the color she picked, which I think it was called khaki. Yep, khaki, and it was $2.99. It's 100 grams. It says 100-gram ball, milk cotton blend. So I don't know what that means, but I'm sure she does. But it's super soft. So whatever she makes with this will be really nice. But yeah, I feel like this is a good deal. I mean, for $2.99, I mean, unless you can get like a 50% off coupon somewhere, and even then I think you'd pay more than this. So you could get all kinds of colors to build up your stock. And if you're into crocheting little animals like she is, this will go a long way. So I should put this back in the plastic so it doesn't unwind. Okay, well, I'm ripping the plastic bag, trying to put this back in. All right, so 2 things left. Let's not make this one the last, so we'll do this one first. This has had a lot of crinkly plastic in this episode. Okay, so this is interesting. The all of the suction cups come detached, presumably so that you can put them wherever makes the most sense for your configuration. But the idea is that this is going to cover, I think they showed it like in the bathroom, covering a shower drain or a tub drain, but you could also use it in your kitchen sink. But it comes with 4 suction cups that you would just push through, and again, you can put them anywhere you want. So that's nice. I mean, since everybody's sinks and stuff are all different. But yeah, since we've got 4 of us girls that all have kind of long hair, you can imagine this will come in handy. And actually, I may have put that on the wrong side. It seems to want to go this way, so I probably should have put this on the other side. But this, 69 cents. Should be the last time. All right. Last is a box. I do not remember what we are still missing to see in this, so let's see. Can you guys believe I finally got a sponsored haul? Instead of it saying Temu haul, Temu haul, Temu haul, like non-sponsored on my page, now we'll finally have one that says sponsored. Oh, yes. Okay. So this is a desk organizer. So I diamond paint and I make cards, like greeting cards. And so this that just sits on the desk would be perfect to hold my diamond painting pens or my my markers that I use for making cards. It could even, in these top ones, it could hold the diamond painting wax. Lots of things that I could use this for. So this is going to just sit on my desk and help keep me organized. And this was $4.95. And this, I think, came in different configurations too. But I thought this would be a good one because then the stuff won't fall out as easily. So we've come to the end of our first but hopefully not last sponsored haul. Let me just make sure that I did get everything, because I know sometimes accidents happen and things get missed. But nope, I got everything. So I want to take a minute to thank Temu for letting me do this haul and for letting me speak for Temu. We want our orange bags back. Please bring our orange bags back. But then I also want to thank all of you that have watched and have helped me grow this channel, because without you guys I wouldn't have gotten to do this, and this was fun. So if you liked this video, please click like. Definitely comment below if you want the orange bags back. Put it in the notes down there or the comments down there. And if you have not yet subscribed to this channel, I would be so excited if you did. All that stuff helps me grow my channel and helps it look good to YouTube and whoever looks at that kind of thing. But I just appreciate all of you, and my daughter is really wanting her bedtime. It was 22 minutes ago was her bedtime, so you can see how excited I was to do this video. I'm hoping I'll get it posted tomorrow. Sometimes it takes me a little while to upload it, but it'll be there, and there may be 2 videos tomorrow, which would be exciting, wouldn't it? But otherwise, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I can't wait to see you again next time. Take care. Talk to you later. Bye.